Please subscribe and you can download this code from description below. Accessing a remote Oracle database with Python can be accomplished using the cx_Oracle library. In this tutorial, we will walk through the steps required to connect to an Oracle database from a Python script, perform common database operations, and provide code examples to illustrate each step. Before we begin, make sure you have the following prerequisites in place. Python, you should have Python installed on your system. You can download Python from Python's official website. cx_Oracle library, you need to install the cx_Oracle library, which allows Python to interact with Oracle databases. You can install it using pip. Oracle client, you must have an Oracle client installed on your machine. The Oracle client provides the necessary libraries for your Python code to connect to the Oracle database. Oracle database, you should have access to a remote Oracle database and know the connection details, including the username, password, and connection string, TNS or service name. First, import the cx_Oracle library in your Python script. To connect to the Oracle database, you need to establish a connection using the connection string, username, and password. After establishing a connection, you need to create a cursor. A cursor allows you to execute SQL statements and retrieve data from the database. You can execute SQL statements using the cursor. Here's an example of executing a simple query to retrieve data from a table. Replace your underscore table with the name of the table you want to query. If you need to make changes to the database, such as inserting, updating, or deleting records, it's a good practice to use transactions to ensure data integrity. You can start a transaction using the begin method and commit or roll back as needed. It's important to close the cursor and connection when you're done to release resources and properly terminate the connection. Here's a complete example of connecting to a remote Oracle database, executing a query, and closing the resources. That's it. You've now learned how to access a remote Oracle database with Python using the cx_Oracle library. You can use this as a starting point for more advanced database operations and data manipulation. ChatGPT. Title: Accessing a remote Oracle database with Python, a step-by-step tutorial. Introduction. In this tutorial, we will walk you through the process of connecting to a remote Oracle database using Python. Oracle is a widely used relational database management system, and Python provides several libraries and tools to interact with it. We'll be using the cx_Oracle library, a popular choice for working with Oracle databases. Prerequisites. Step 1. Import the required libraries. Let's start by importing the necessary libraries and setting up the connection details. Replace your underscore username, your underscore password, and the DSN with your actual Oracle database credentials and connection information. Step 2. Establish a database connection. Now, we will create a connection to the Oracle database using the cx_Oracle.connect method. Step 3. Create a cursor. A cursor is used to execute SQL statements in Oracle. We'll create a cursor using the connection.cursor method. Step 4. Execute SQL queries. Now that we have a cursor, we can execute SQL queries. Here's an example of how to fetch data from a table. Replace your underscore table underscore name with the name of the table you want to query. Step 5. Close the cursor and connection. It's essential to close the cursor and the connection when you're done to free up resources. Step 6. Full example. Here's the complete code example to connect to a remote Oracle database, execute a query, and retrieve results. Replace the placeholders with your actual database connection details, table name, and SQL queries. Conclusion. In this tutorial, you've learned how to access a remote Oracle database using Python with the CX_Oracle library. You can use this knowledge to connect to Oracle databases, execute queries, and retrieve data for various data manipulation and analysis tasks. ChatGPT